I've always considered myself as a lone warrior, and as cliched as that sounds, just hear me out. I've grown up seeing all these super macho men in the limelight. Before the Avengers and Marvel was a huge thing, I grew up watching, the Superman and Batman, and these guys were two heroes that didn't need anybody. They were two orphans. Despite all the odds, they ended up being the greatest superheroes. Heck, even Iron Man was left in a cave by himself. I idolized these godlike men. I wanted to be one of them, someone who didn't need anybody else. I wanted to be independent. And for years, I told myself I was like a Spartan from Halo, a one-man army, a man of so much discipline that he could just overcome anything. As the years went by, I became blinded by everyone who just tried to help me. What a dumb and difficult teenager I would have been to deal with. And I just kept pushing people away in sheer oblivion. So, we just got done with the museum, and I've been told that I can sort of spot a cow over here, the Highland cows, which are really funny and really cute, and I haven't seen one yet. And so I asked the lady at the counter over there, and she said that I could find them if I just follow the path, and that's what I've been doing. So I'm hoping I will come across a cow sometime soon, because I really want to see them, and they are really cute. So I'm hoping I get to find them, and I'm hoping it doesn't rain, and I have 2 hours up until sunset, so I'm hoping to fly my drone as well. So hoping for a lot of things. Let's see how that goes. I see a field to my left, and I hope there are cows there, so fingers crossed. So yeah, I thought I'd set up over there because this is gorgeous. And as the years went by, it obviously got much harder, and without any help, I just boxed myself in. A man on a man-made island, a prison I had created for myself. It all changed in college though. I had finally opened my eyes. I had noticed the water that was on all sides. There wasn't any dramatic tipping point like you see in movies, no sudden awakening, but just a painfully slow realization that the path I was unnecessarily lonely. I had friends and family all around, I just had to let them in. Once I understood that, it became much easier to get through things. The last couple of years have been a process of unlearning this toxic solitude, and learning that it's okay to ask for help. it's more than okay to tell your family that you're struggling, and you don't need to have everything figured out, that you're not a super soldier fighting by himself. So I think I got really lucky because it just started drizzling and I brought the drone from the sky just like a couple of minutes back, like 2-3 minutes back, and it started drizzling. So I think I got really lucky that way. So I think I am gonna go try see the cows, and then from there let's head back home. The last couple of years haven't been easy. I found myself in situations where I was doing things by myself, whether it was my choice or not. No, I started a company by myself. I moved to Dubai by myself. I was traveling the world by myself. I had to take a step back to realize that if I don't do anything, then all those years of unlearning would be useless. I would constantly do things to fill my time, be it working or just going and exploring the city. I would just try to keep myself occupied, but what was I distracting myself from? I kept trying to convince myself that, okay, this is fine, this is normal, and this is how I'm supposed to feel. Yeah, and sure, talking to the right person once a day helps, but then is that all there is? What happens after the call? I was away from it all. I was away from my family. I was away from my loved ones. I was away from my dog, and good Lord, I miss my dog so much. So I think we're getting close because there was a boat there, but the fence is way too high for me to see over. So I don't know how you go in there, but let's see. So I think this is it behind me. I'll take off my... And I think we found it. That's... Okay, they are over there. I don't think you can pick it up on the GoPro. Let me just switch to my phone. Oh, this is wet. I'm gonna walk back. Hence, I decided to meet my sister here in Scotland. Without even knowing it, my sister had become this life raft that could help me get out of that island. It's just really hard to describe the effects of just being around people who love you unconditionally. So essentially, it's a 3-mile walk, but then I don't know, it's not raining as such. It was drizzling, but then it's better now, so I'm hoping I can actually walk all the way back. It's an hour's walk, but 3 miles, 5 kilometers isn't too bad, to be honest. So let's see if we can make the walk. It's a nice walk. So we ended up getting the fuel because they literally didn't have anything else. Everything else was packaged, like it was a pack of 6 or something. I was either this or like a Starbucks sort of a drink. And I've never tried a Huel, so here we are. And as the month ends in Scotland, I'll be going back with a happy heart and a reminder that I'm not alone. I guess in the end, life just becomes an act of learning and unlearning.
Passengers are reminded to must exert the wearing of face coverings.